guys, this is Mending Mike, coming to you from the Philippines. It is the 28th of September 2021. It's a Tuesday and we got a really fantastic looking day. The sun feels good. I like the heat. I love to feel that heat on me. I had Wes come yesterday and we did some acupuncture to try to get that to help, and yeah, it's amazing how that does work. I don't understand it. Oh, no, you fix it. I don't understand it, but it took a lot of it off. Still not 100%, but I took some magnesium that kind of cleared me out. That always helps once I can go, but it's a beautiful day.
I have my head now.
There's my little handsome buddy. But I watched the news. I was sitting yesterday and watching some of the news that was going on, and they had a big thing on Harvard. You know, they were touting, you know, they were really blowing their horn about how it was like 97% of students and faculty were all, you know, Jabba the Hutt. Now they got like a huge outbreak. Wake up, guys. Wake up and look at this. I don't understand why it's not allowed for anybody to say that there's a possibility that the Jabba the Hutt could be causing any problems. I don't understand that at all. I know if I mentioned anything about it, boom, I'm shut off. That's just what they do. So that's got to wake you up right there. Come on, guys. You know, and the other thing that makes me laugh, it just seems so ridiculous. They've had flu shots for as long as I've been alive that I can remember, and you hardly hear of it. The only time you ever heard of anybody getting one is you know, if they took off of work for it, if they left work for it. You know, I'm going to go down and get my shot, because people like to do it at work, because, you know, work will let you go, you know, to do that, which neither here nor there. But now it's like some kind of big badge of honor, you know, that they're doing this, and then they want to do these passports. You know, I don't know why they just don't make them the 6-pointed yellow star. I don't know why they don't do that. They're talking about here making you wear your badge outside your shirt, like you work for a company and you're security or something. You know, it just seems really odd to me. And they make a big, yeah, we're gonna go straight. They make a big thing that, you know, that they got it, but you know, you're bad because you didn't, and you're causing them problems. You know, I see a lot of different things on there that say, you know, it's the first time that, you know, these people who got it are afraid of the people who didn't. Well, I think it's just because they realize deep down in their psyche that they've made a bad choice, and now they want you to make the same bad choice as them. It's, you know, it's like when people go to eat something. If it tastes good, they just keep eating. But if they take something that says, "Ew, this is bad," here, try it. It's what they do. It's just what people do, guys. You know, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna keep going this way. That's what I'm thinking is happening right now. You know, it's just really crazy. But getting out, still hobbling around. Just real happy to be out in this hot sun. Yesterday, I kind of, after Wes left, I just crashed early. Had a little bit to eat. My sweetie made some chicken, and just took it easy. I did have a good sleep last night. Slept for I think I slept for about 8 hours straight, which was much needed after these days of not getting it, you know, like the day of the earthquake and all that kind of stuff. But it didn't seem like it was too bad of one. I've been through them in California. You know, people say, "Oh, the earthquake's here, they're all scared." I've been through a bunch of them in California, and hey, that's the way it goes. the way they build buildings now and things like that, it just doesn't seem so bad as it used to be, years and years ago, hundreds of years ago, when everything fell down because they didn't build things properly. But it doesn't seem like it's too bad now. Oh well, I was on Facebook looking at some of the stuff. I'm not banned off there again yet, even though I posted some stuff I thought I was going to get banned from. They just put markers on it, but saw a nice place that had some cabinets, kind of like I wanted to add more cabinets into the bedroom and up around the living room so that we have storage just to get stuff off the countertops and off the floor. And they had some nice cabinets there. First I've seen. Be nice to have. I would rather have ones that match the kitchen cabinets, but these ones were like they matched our cabinet. The thing we got the idea from was from Tropical Tim, that aluminum cabinet. They look just like that. They got the same window in them, and I'm thinking maybe the one in the living room will look cool, and we're thinking of getting some shelves. We still haven't gotten any of the pictures hung. We've got tons and tons of pictures of the kids my wife wants to put up, and we want to get some frames, but I'm just waiting for, printer, like a photo printer. We had some friend print up some, but they fade. It's not like pictures that I look at that are 100 and some years old from my grandparents' stuff. They still look great. Some, yeah.
I'm going to go tell to Tata if he wants coffee.
If we see them, yeah.
Okay.
And you can still see them and they still look good, but we had some pictures that are only a few years old that just faded right out. They're gone already. So, we need to get a good printer, get some good paper. I do see that there was oh yeah, cool. Pick one, carry there. You got to pull on it real easy. Here, pull on that real easy and it'll come right out. Watch. There we go.
Wow.
That's a cool one. So he had a Kodak paper, and then this it was a photographic printer. And I've seen some of his pictures they're still good. They're still real good for 4 or 5 years on. And that's the longest I've seen, because we had some that were done just a year or two ago, and they're faded down to nothing. So, but that's all once we get the computer. I want to get a computer in here soon. There's so much stuff that takes the money to get things done. We have to be careful. We're not super wealthy. We got to keep a little bit back in case of an emergency or anything. Like with this back here. I was glad that Wes come out and helped out with this. He's a hell of a nice fella. Good guy, just a real good guy. That's all there is to it. And he's gonna sell his buggy. A lot of folks are getting worried about this thing. They had that emergency was kicked up until the 12th of September 2022. This convict thing that's going on. We'll come to find out now they kicked it up till 23. What's the deal? Why did they have to make it extra long now? I'm not getting all this. We just seen somebody that we know that doesn't go out much, but happened to, and went into the thing, and some kind of test for him. Locked up in quarantine now. And I'm not sick. They're saying we're not sick. What's going on here? Can't leave their home. They had to be. This is the first illness where you have to be told you're sick. And then they're frustrated and ticked and nothing wrong. They won't let them get another one. Oh yeah, that's going to be after the 14 days. Well, then you have to be afraid to take the second one because they might put you on for another 14 days. This is a deliberate thing here to lock you up. This is a house arrest, and you gotta have a test to tell you you're sick. Is this ludicrous or what? You know, am I gonna go get chemo because just some little test said I had it? No, you go for a second opinion. You go look around. You go see what the heck's going on. You just start chemo for that, and look what they're doing. They locked this person up. It's not like a medical treatment or anything, but that person got locked up and said, I feel fine. You know, guys, you got to wake up to this stuff. You got to say, wait a second here. You know, ask some questions. You know, just say, hey, what the heck is going on? That's all you got to do. Ask a few questions instead of blindly following this stuff. It just seems so odd to me that folks are just doing it, you know. And this big thing about, it's like this badge of honor, getting this thing done to you. You know, this experiment, guys. And don't think it's the same as what they've always had. You know, these.
Papa,
yeah.
how do you take this part off?
Joe, you figured out this Jabba the Hutt from the past. That was a certain thing. This is something new, guys. This is new. Look it up yourself. Look it up from these companies. And don't trust the companies say what they're doing or their studies or anything like that, because they're the ones selling it. You know, if you're like McDonald's is selling hamburgers, they're going to tell you how nutritious it is, and their study's going to say how wonderful they are. And then you look at somebody else. I just put something on my Facebook about a guy just won a big case on the food for McDonald's, and it's like, man, you read this case and what this guy put out there, you wouldn't. We won't ever go back. You know, I was saying, a little from time to time, I'll let the kids have that. You know, spread out. Now, after seeing that case and reading that whole thing, I put it on Facebook. This guy went in the case. Never again, as long as I live, will I take my kids to McDonald's. You can forget it. I'm not feeding them that stuff. All the crap they do to it. Go on my Facebook page and scroll down until you find the article about the McDonald's. And it's scary what they do, you know, and they don't care. These places don't care. It's all about the money, guys. They could care less about your health. Any of these big corporations, what do they care? You're just fodder, you know, sheep. What do they care? They don't, guys. And if you think they do, you're in La La Land. You're out there somewhere. Same way with these dang politicians. If you think they care, prove it. I'd like to see somebody prove it. They may say, there's this one guy. Yeah, that's it. There may be just one guy. But look how many of them are filthy rich now. Filthy rich. I made a pretty good. Yeah, we're going to go all the way to the end, or this next street and turn around. But I did pretty good amount. You know, they say what these people make a year, 170-some thousand or something. Well, I had some good years between the shop and work and all that where I did that much at least. Guess what? I ain't no multi-millionaire. You know, and these people invest. You know, look at all of them that are voting for this stuff, that are invested in the phaser from the Star Trek Enterprise. You know, they're invested in that. And what other companies are they in when they make the rules? You know, they get Martha Stewart, throw her butt in jail for this insider trading, but they do it on a regular basis, guys. They get in, they get out. I remember when Hillary did this big short sale, supposed to be new to the market, and she throws this big short sale, makes a bunch of money. Guys, it's kickbacks. That's all it is. It's kickbacks to these people. This money they're talking about, these trillions of dollars, this is going out to other countries, not helping anybody in America. Not a bit. It's going to go out and it's going to be coming back in kickbacks. They don't care what they give away. It's not their money. They just print it. It's a fiat currency. What do they care? They could care less. If they destroy the country, so what? They got theirs. And you guys, who cares? Who cares about you? This is how they think, guys. And then they say, there's it's like this because you didn't vote Republican. Wake up, you knuckleheads. They're the same people. They're the same people. Look at them. Whenever a big vote comes through, there's always that one Republican that'll jump sides just to get this crap through, because they're all taking the money. I don't care who you say. They're all taking the money. They say, this guy's better than that one, or this chick, blah, blah, blah. Bull crap. They're all crooked. They should be in there for a short time. In there for 2 terms, period. Just like it was planned and how the president has to do it. You get 2 terms and you get out. But they're not. They're not going to be in 2 terms and getting out. They're going to stay in there for their whole careers, 30, 40, 50 years. Look at this old bite hole guy that's in there. I'm seeing things on there that he's crapping his pants and laughing about it and making his people clean him up. You know, you know, Dementia Joe. It's a shame, but yeah, he's in there, but who's running him? Who's the people who's running this guy? It's not him. I mean, you look at the guy talk. He can't answer questions, can't do anything. He's messed up, and it's sad. It's sad. It's elder abuse, guys. But do they care? No, well, they care. He's just a tool, just like you are. You're a tool for these people, for them to get filthy rich. And then I hear people saying, "Oh, you know, Trump. Yeah, okay, I'm a Trumper. I like the guy. When he signed that 2.2 bill, up to 6 trillion bill, that's when he drained the swamp." Give me a break. I'm not buying it on any of them. It's time to pull the plug on every one of these pricks and start over. Get rid of every single law they have. Get rid of this fiat currency. Start over. Start from a clean slate. I saw a really good thing on there. It said the guy found a thing that we don't have to do any of this crap in this document. And he said, yeah, it's pretty old. It was from 1776. I'm all for it. Pull the plug on these pricks and be done with them. So that's just my rant for today. My walkabout rant from Mend and Mike and my beautiful little buddy. Say hello. Can you say the words?
Ciao.
Thank you, buddy. We'll see you guys.